boasts some serious firepower off the bench.
And that depth makes each team more difficult to defend, more unpredictable. Both sides have a lot of guys who can step up on any given night.
Well, we continue to monitor how this team fares against their rivals. You might remember MP has made it his mission to beat every rival team that crosses his path.
And give MP all the credit in the world. MP has delivered in rivalry games thus far. We know it's been a major emphasis for him. Win as many of these as he can. Tonight might be one of the tougher challenges they face. Could be a close one.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Bonner. Also, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Sorber in at the 5.
Hitting threes, so crucial. MP providing great spacing there.
And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 4-point game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. On the wing, Lee, the 3, and the rejection by MP. Just 5 to shoot. No good from Lee.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
Here's Podziemski. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. No good with the triple. Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Tucker. Out to the right wing. Bonner for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
And the rejection by MP.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He scored 53 points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
They get it again. Sorber. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Lee outside. Podziemski finds Lee. Here's Monroe. And the Warriors miss again. So the Thunder, their last game, a loss to Golden State. Stolen by Monroe. Inside. Here's Lee. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Here's Coulibaly. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Ryder. Pass to Fleming. No good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oklahoma City moving it around. MP with the bounce pass. A crossover, and Koulibaly gets it to go.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Pass to MP, and it's SGA in the corner. And here's MP for three. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Thunder. They lead by 12. And the second quarter will be... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
They've got Fleming. He's out there with Koulibaly. And it's Ryder in at the 2. That's the Warriors' 5. On the wing, Williams. MP inside. And stolen by Koulibaly. Here's Fleming. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Goodwin. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Williams. The Thunder leading by 10. Now, MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The last encounter was in Oklahoma City where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Yeah, their activity and intensity at the offensive end really set the tone for the game.
He lobs it up.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Oklahoma City's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. SGA from outside, and he's good on the three ball. SGA's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Monroe finds Koulibaly. Pass to Jokic. From outside, off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, forcing the issue down low. MP applying pressure and drawing the contact.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Tucker's checked in. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team. Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Lee. A three ball. They get it back. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
MP kicks it to Tucker. Screen by MP. Bonner passes to SGA. And MP with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Monroe. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moody. And a wide open look for Lee. Knocks down the 3 ball. Lee's got his second basket of the night.
Once you're in your shooting motion, it's tough to shift gears like that. But he found a teammate for an open look.
And so it's Oklahoma City looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for Golden State.
If you're shooting under 30% from 3, try to find another way to score, man. This is crazy, Jack.
Yeah, being one-dimensional.
And another important topic, injuries. Let's take a look. And that's all for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Well, his activity has set the tone, blocking and altering shots.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Bonner. And it's Sorber in at center. Pass to Bonner. MP outside. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Monroe. Beyond the arc. Another shot. Jokic passes to Lee. And there's the drive. Got a piece of it. And here's MP for 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Down low. Out to Lee. Monroe outside. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by MP. Here's Jokic. He has yet to score.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Kicks it out to MP. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Moody. Jokic a screen. Takes the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Lee, that's good.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
MP with a screen on Monroe. And it's SGA missing.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Back to Podziemski. Screen by Lee. 6 to shoot. And it's Jokic in the corner. Shoots it up. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it. at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Warriors making a change here. Fleming's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams is checked in. Pass to Moody. Back to Podziemski, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And take a look at the Warriors. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And I think for the Thunder, they've got that #1 spot halfway through the year. Not a big deal at this point in the season, but you know that gives these guys a great deal of confidence.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. In the corner, Moody with it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Now the Thunder with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. Sorber with the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
To the inside, Fleming. And the layup's good off the glass. Fleming's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Monroe. And MP throws it down.
Well, you can just feel it right now. MP is making this game his own.
Pass to Moody. Here's Fleming. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
MP outside. Williams kicks to MP. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Fleming. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's MP making things happen. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach.
Ball's got to move, all right? So just...
Oklahoma City making a change here. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier.